Okay, good evening all of you. I think you all can hear me. No? Amata mawa henawada?
Yes, please.
Okay. Today I am going to start after a bit long time. I am going to start the second term lessons of grade 9 hereafter. Today I am going to start it is your 12th lesson in your textbook. Indices. Okay. Lesson number 12. It is your part 2. Okay. It is in your part 2 book. Indices. Indices. Okay. What are the indices? Okay. Under the indices, we are going to discuss about the power terms. Okay. Power terms are the terms that we have obtained because of expressing repeated multiplication of a number or a term. Okay. You may think that here I want to express I multiply 2 repeatedly. Okay. This word is very important. I multiply 2 repeatedly. Repeatedly. Okay. Repeatedly. How many times? 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I multiply 2 repeatedly 5 times. And I can obtain an answer for this multiplication. Okay. Then it is 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 2, it's 8. 8 into 2, it is 16. 16 into 2, it is 32. Okay. Then I can obtain an answer for this repeated multiplication. But for this particular expression, what is this? It is a repeated multiplication of 2, how many times? 5 times. Okay, I can say this is repeated multiplication of 2, 5 times. Okay, repeated multiplication of 2, 5 times. The answer I obtain is 32. Okay, then you may think I said that 1 is added to 3. Okay, 1 is added to 3. It is expressed by such kind of expression. And you may think that there is unknown amount of toffee. When 2 toffees are added, then it is equals to 5. Then unknown number of toffees, I take it as x. Then 2 number of toffees added, it is then equals to 5. It is also particular kind of expression. Now, x plus 2 express that the sum of the unknown number of toffees and 2 toffees. Likewise, Pute, here instead of this repeated multiplication of 2 5 times, that means to express this repeated multiplication, I can write it. Okay, this is very important. This is the basic. Okay, it is because just like now you are learning that numbers, then after you learn the operations and symbols. Okay, likewise you continue. Here you learn about the powers today. Okay, you have learned it, but understand this is very important because today onwards in this lesson we are going to deal with the power terms. It is not like the just numbers or the algebraic symbols. Okay, it is a bit different. Then first of all, that when you are going to learn the English, first of all you learn the alphabet. No, then you identify what are the letters. Okay, then how we write them. Okay, then likewise vowels. Yeah, likewise you learn about the letters. Okay, alphabet. You uh, refer the alphabet first. Likewise, when you come to the indices lesson, the power terms are very important. So you should know how to obtain the power terms. Okay, what is mean by a power term? What is expressed by a power? Okay, likewise. Now here the repeated multiplication of 2, it is expressed by like this. Look at here, there is a number or a term that is repeatedly multiplied. Okay, නැවත ගුණ වෙන number එකක් හරි එහෙම නැත්නම් term එකක් හරි තියෙනවා. For this one we called base. Okay, then I write it. Here it is 2. I write it. This is the base. Now in my case, it is the base. Now the number of time, okay, this is very important. The number of time that we multiply 2 repeatedly is expressed in the top of the right hand corner. Okay, then it is written like this. Now this means, okay, this express something. මෙයා මේ නිකම්ම එකක් නෙවෙයි, මේක කියනවා දෙයක්. දැන් ඔයාලා හිතන්නකෝ fraction එකක් ගැන හරිද? When we take a fraction, if I write 1/4, this express particular thing. What is expressed by this? It says there's something, okay, which is divided into equal 4 parts. Out of equal 4 parts, I have considered 1 part. Okay, that is what expressed by a fraction. Okay, you should know how to understand this one. You may think that here, there's a circle. Okay, I have shaded 3 parts. Okay, if 3 parts is expressed as a fraction, how? There are 4 equal parts. Out of 4 equal parts, I have shaded 3 parts. Okay, likewise, now when it comes to power terms, okay, the power terms කියන එකට ආවහම ඒක හරිම වැදගත්. මොකද්ද වැදගත්කම මේකේ තියෙන මේ එක්ස්ප්‍රෙෂන් එක හරියට තේරුම් ගන්න ඕනේ. කොහෙන්ද මේ දෙක ආවේ, කොහෙන්ද මේ පහ ආවේ, සහ මොකද්ද මේ දෙකේ තියෙන තේරුම් දෙක කියලා හරියට ඔලුවට ගියොත් විතරයි ඔයාලට මේ terms එක වැඩ කරන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් ඊළඟට අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න යනවා when you multiply the power terms and you divide the power terms. Likewise, when we do all the rules, you should have an idea about what is the base, what is the index, okay, and what is expressed by each of these. Then this is equals to 32. Why? Because it says that when 2 multiply repeatedly 5 times, the answer is 32. Okay, so then I can write that here 5 is the index and 2 is the base. For this whole term, we can call it as a power. Okay, in some books, instead of index, we can write exponent. They have mentioned it as exponent, or in some cases, this is also expressed as power. Okay, but actually the whole this expression is the power. Okay, then how we write this one? This is also very important. This is read as 2 to the power of 5. Okay, this is how we express the power term. Okay, then this is about the introduction of the indices or the power. Okay, power of a particular number. Did you understand? You can note down this one. Okay, let's get to know about each other. Tenumi. Tenumi is, I think it is a girl, no?
Yes,
Where are you from? What is your school?
ධර්මපාල විද්‍යාලය teacher පණිපිටිය.
Sorry.
පණිපිටිය ධර්මපාල විද්‍යාලය.
Okay. Ahmad Tati.
I am from Colombo, Havelock Aman International School.
Okay. Chenuthine anithe. Chenuthine ape grade 10 ne Chenuthine ne. Okay, have you finished the writing? Delivered. Okay, finished, no? Girls, have you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Let's move to the laws of indices. Okay. The first law of indices express the multiplication of powers with same bases, or it says the product of powers with same bases. Then write subtopic laws of indices. Laws of indices. The first law is write down. It says product of powers with same bases. Okay. Product of powers with same bases means it expresses about the when we multiply. Okay. When we multiply the powers with same bases, then how we obtain the answer easily. Okay. Then let's see. Product means this says when powers with same bases multiply, then the indices of powers are added. Okay. When the powers with same bases multiply, then the indices of powers are added. Okay. It happens like this. For an example, if we consider Here you may think a to the power of m is there. Okay, a to the power of m is a multiplied repeatedly m times. It is multiplied by, that means this power term is multiplied by a to the power of n. That means another power with the same base, it is multiplied n times. Okay, then the answer that we obtain is the a to the power of m plus n. Okay. Then let's see how we apply this. Okay, shall we go to the examples? We were making the examples to the example. Simplify. First one is, it is given that 2 to the power of 3 multiplied by 2 to the power of 5. And now what you have to do is, you have to detect that these two powers are same bases. What are their bases? 2. 2 is the base. Okay. Then what we can do is, we can add their two indices. 3 plus 5. What is the answer then? 2 to the power of 8. Okay. Then second one, a times a to the power of 2 times a to the power of 5. Okay. Then look at here. Now the powers, sorry, the bases are equal. Okay. Their bases are equal. You can see here index is 2, here index is 5. But here there's no index. Okay. Index in such cases, if there's no index, okay, remember that is very important. If there's no index, index එකක් නැහැ කියන්නේ. Pained index එකක් නැහැ. It is not visible. Therefore, in such cases, index is 1. Okay, no index means index is 1. Then what we can do is, we can add. දැන් index එකක් නැති වෙලාවට එතනට ඔයගොල්ලෝ pan එකේ එක කියලා දාගන්න. Then 1, 2, 5 is added. Then answer is a to the power of 8. Okay. Then third one, 3 to the power of 2 times 3 times 3 to the power of 5. Okay. Then look at here. What is the answer? Can you tell me what will be the answer? What the answer is?
3 to the power of 8.
Yes. Here there's no index, therefore we put 1 here. Now we can add these together. Then 3, 2 plus 1 plus 5. Answer is 3 to the power of 8. Fourth one, it's x to the power of 2 times x to the power of 3 times x to the power of 7. Then what is the answer? Tell me. Yan Balan.
x to the power 11.
Yes. Here you can see that their indices are equal. Sorry, their bases are equal. Therefore, we can add the indices. It is x to the power of 2 added 3 added 7. Answer is x to the power of 12. No? Then shall we move to the another one? 5 down. Okay, ලියා ගන්න. ලියන ගණන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ උත්තර කියන්න. Fifth one, it's a to the power of 2 times b to the power of 2 times a to the power of 2 times b to the power of 3. Okay. In this case, you can identify that in the powers, their bases are different. Okay. So what I do is, it is not necessary, but I take the, as these are initial questions, I take the powers with same bases together. That means near to each other. Then b to the power of, likewise, you can change in the product. Product එක අපිට මෙහෙම place එක change කරන්න පුළුවන්. And now a to the power of 2 added a to the power of 2 means a to the power of 4. b to the power of 2 plus b to the power of 3 means b to the power of 5. That means we can write a to the power of 4 times b to the power of 5. Okay. Why I write this together? Because these are algebraic terms. We know that between algebraic terms. Okay. Here a times b. This can be expressed as AB. It is a special property of algebraic terms. Okay. Therefore, we can write it like this. Sixth one, it is 2 times x to the power of 2 times 3 times x to the power of 5. Okay. I'll try to obtain the answer for this one. Okay, Pute, look at here what we can do. Look at here, I simply take the answer. Remember that these are power terms. Okay, that now x to the power of 2, here x to the power of 5. Okay, remember that when we have an algebraic term, okay, if a term, you may think multiplied by 3. Then we obtain it as 3x. Then this number, okay, the number that is written with the algebraic term is given a special name called coefficient. Okay, we should know these words. This is coefficient. Likewise, in this case also, here 2 is the coefficient. Okay, අපි දෙකට කියනවා මොකක්ද? coefficient එකක් කියලා. It is coefficient. And for 3, it is called the coefficient. Okay, අපි මේකට කියනවා coefficient එකක් කියලා. Then, when we have, now you may think that when we multiply, look at 3x is multiplied by 5y. Then we have learned that we can multiply the coefficients separately because coefficients can be simplified. It happens like this because 3x means 3 times x. 5y means 5 times y. Then we take the coefficients together. Then we consider the algebraic terms. Okay. Then here we obtain the answer 3 times 5, 15, x times y, xy. But this can be done at once. අපිට මේ වැඩේ එකපාර කරගන්න පුළුවන්. කොහොමද? 3 times 5, that means coefficients are multiplied first, then after we multiply the algebraic terms. Okay. Then we do this at once like this. Then we can apply this for the power terms. Power terms වලට මේ විදිහට apply කරන්න පුළුවන්. How we do? We multiply coefficients. 2 times 3 is 6. Then when we multiply the powers with same bases, their powers are added. That means we can write x to the power of 2 added x to the power of 5 means it's 7. X to the power of 7. Okay, this is done. It's because they are powers with same bases. Okay, is this clear? එක පැහැදිලිද?
Yes, teacher.
No doubts with it. No? Okay. Then shall we move to the next part? The second law of indices. Write down. Second one. It is given like this: quotient. Quotient of powers with same bases. Okay, quotient of powers with same bases. What is meant by quotient? Quotient කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? Product means multiplication. Quotient means the product means the word that is used to express a multiplication. Okay, to express a expression of multiplication. That we know that for addition we call this is a sum. Okay, for a subtraction we call it is a difference. You should know this. Okay, this expression is called sum. This expression is called difference. Then the multiplication, it is called a product. Okay, this is called as a product. That means multiplication. Then division is written like this. For a division, we call it is quotient. Then when you have this word, quotient mean it is division. බෙදීමක් කියන එකට තමයි quotient එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ. හරිද? Then quotient of powers with same bases. Then when we have to divide, okay, can write when powers with same bases are divided their indices are subtracted. Okay, their indices are subtracted. Then we can obtain the result like this. If we have a power, it says A is multiplied repeatedly n times. This is divided by another power term. It is A multiplied by repeatedly n times. Okay. This can be expressed as like this because we know that when we have to divide 5 by 3, okay, 2 by 3 can 2 is divided by 3. This can be written as 2 upon 3. Okay, likewise, we can write a to the power of m upon a to the power of n. This now මේක මෙහෙම ලියන්න පුළුවන් index වලින් අපි කොහොමද ලියන්නේ? It is m subtract n. Okay? This is one way of expressing the division or the quotient of powers with same base. Okay, Pute, shall we move to the examples? Okay, shall we move to the examples? Here it is given that simplify. First one is 3 to the power of 7 is divided by 3 to the power of 5. Then what we do? Here we can identify that the powers with same bases. So we can subtract their indices. Then 7 subtract 5, it is 2. We can write at once. Second one, it is a to the power of 6 is divided by a to the power of 3. Then powers with same bases, so their indices are subtracted. Then a to the power of 3. Third one, x to the power of 6 divided by x to the power of minus 9. Now, here x to the power of 6 subtract 9. Okay. When you subtract large number by small number, then what happens? We subtract small by large and we include the sign of large value. That means when you subtract large number by small number, answer is minus value. Okay, it is minus 3. Write down these 3 question examples. Then let's see some different questions like this. Look at here, fourth one. It is 2 to the power of 3 multiplied by 2 to the power of 5. This is divided by 2 to the power of 4. Okay. Now, in such cases, what we do is, first of all, we have to do this multiplication. You can see here, it is multiplication of powers with same bases. That means we have to add 2 indices. Then it is 2 to the power of 8. This divided by 2 to the power of 4. And now it is portion or the division of powers with same bases. Therefore, we subtract the the index of the denominator by index of the numerator. So, answer is 2 to the power of 4. Fifth one, it's x to the power of 3 multiplied by x to the power of 8 divided by x to the power of 6. Now, in this case also, we add the powers of, add the indices of powers, then it is 11. Here, x to the power of 6. Now we subtract. 6 is subtracted by 11. Answer is x to the power of 5. Write down. Okay, Kute. Shall we move to the textbook exercises? Textbook exercises ටිකකට යමුද අපි? You can see the screen, no? Screen එක පේනව නේද මොකටද?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, then start to do the 12.1 exercise. It is based on the multiplication of powers with same bases. Here, look at the first question. බලන්න ඔයාලා හැමෝටම මාව ඇහෙනව නේද?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Now look at here. Now actually in this lesson, you have to identify, okay? There's nothing to worry because most of the students they are not have good knowledge relevant to this one. It's because they skip this lesson. They have extra fear with this lesson. No need to worry, okay? You can see that these two are two powers with same bases. Base is 2. Now, here what is this step? It says add the two indices. That means 5 and 2 should be added. Then answer is 7. 2 to the power of 7. Very simple. Okay. Okay. Likewise, do the second one and the third one. දෙකයි තුනයි මේ විදිහට ඉක්මනට කරන්න. And please raise your hand when you're done with the work. Hurry up, okay? Okay, what is the answer here? x to the power of 4, x to the power of 2. The multiplication of powers with same bases. No? Then 4 and 2 are added. When 4 and 2 added, then here index is what? X to the power of 6. Then in the third one, now here it is a particular instance where no index is there. In such cases, put the index. Index එක දාගන්න ඔය විදිහට. ඒතකොට exam එකේදීත් fill in the blanks කියලා මේ වගේ පියවර ටිකක් තියෙන question එකක් එන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? Then you know that. What is it? It is you have to add the indices of the bases. Okay, then here 3, 4, 1. Answer is 8. Okay, then continue with the 4 and 5 also. Yes, have you finished the fourth one? You were to the fourth one, Nika?
Yes, madam.
Yes. Then here what we have to do. Look at what they now when you have given a question, try to detect what they have done. Here they have separated the coefficient and the power term. Here also 3 times p. Then 5 and 3 are multiplied. It is 15. Then in this case, there's no power or the index here. That means put index. Then 3 and 1 are added. Okay. So here p to the power of 4. Answer is p to the power of 4. Okay. In the fifth question, here also they have written the powers with same bases near to each other. නේද? powers මේ එක ජාතියේ bases තියෙන powers එක ළඟ ලියලා. ඒක තමයි කරලා තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඒවට අදාළ indices මේවා දාන්න ඕනේ. Then y to the power of 3 times y to the power of 5. Then 2 and 5 should be added. Here 3 and 5 added. 2 plus 5. Now here it should be x. 2 plus 5 is 7. Y. 3 plus 5 is 8. Okay. Then x to the power of 7, y to the power of 8. Join each expression in column A with the expression in column B equals to it. Okay. Do this one, A and B. Okay, x to the power of 3 times x to the power of 7 is matched to what? Which one? කාටද ගැලපෙන්නේ? කියන්න බලන්න.
X to the power 10.
X to the power of 10. Then x to the power of 5 times x to the power of 2 times x to the power of, there's no power mean, sorry, no index mean, it is x to the power of 1. Then it is match for
X to the power 8.
x to the power 8. Okay. Then x to the power of 7 times x to the power of 1. It is match for x to the power of 8. X to the power of 2 times x to the power of 2 times x to the power of 6 is match for
X to the power 10.
x to the power 10. X to the power of 2 times x to the power of 3 times x to the power of 2 times x to the power of 1 is match for
X to the power 8.
x to the power 8. Yes. That means no answer for x to the power of 7 and x to the power of 9. No? Okay. Simplify and find the value. Simplify and find the value when it says simplify and find the value. Now here, these two are powers with same bases. No? Then what we do? We add the indices. It is 3 to the power of 10. Now, when you have to find the value, you have to multiply 3 repeatedly 10 times. දහ පාරක් ගුණ කරන්න වෙනවා. Okay, you can do that. Multiply කරලා ලියන්න බලන්න. Here, what is the answer? එතනත් බලන්න කී දෙන්නේ කියලා. මෙතන ටිකක් ලොකු උත්තරයක් එන්නේ. ඔයාලා බලන්න multiply කරලා. It is 59,049. Here, when you simplify, what is the power you get? Simplify कर हम power एक मकाक देने. There's no index here. So it is 7 to the power of 6, no? Then 7 to the power of 6. Answer is 117,649. Okay. Now here, simplify and tell me what are the answers. At once we can obtain the answers. Yes, Pute, can you tell me what is the answer for the first one here?
X to the power 9.
It is x to the power of 9. Here, what is the answer?
X to the power 6.
X to the power 6. Here,
A to the power 9.
a to the power 9. Good. Then here, what is the answer for here?
2x to the power 8.
Yes, 2 times x to the power of 8. No, because there's no coefficient here. That means coefficient is 1. Then 2 times 1, it's 2. X to the power of 3 times x to the power of 5 means x to the power of 8. Okay, then look at here. What is the answer here?
5 times p to the power 5.
5 times?
P to the power 5.
No, there's 2, no. Then 5 times 2?
10p to the power of 5.
Yes, it is 10. No? 10 times p to the power of 5. I think you haven't seen the 2. P to the power of 5. Then here, there are 3 coefficients. 4 times 2. Then 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 3, it's 24. Then here, there's no coefficient. In such case, coefficient is 1. Then now x to the power of 2 times x to the power of 1 times x to the power of 5 means x to the power of 8. Okay. Then 7. M to the power of 2 times m to the power of 1. M to the power of 3 times. Here in the n it is 1. Coefficient is 1. Then 2 times 1. then 2 times n to the power of 3. Don't try and keep the answer like this because we have to give the priority for the coefficient. So we write the coefficient first, then m to the power of 3 times n to the power of 3. Sometimes this can be simplified further, 2 times m times n to the power of 3. එච්චර ඕනේ නැහැ. ඔයාලා මේක දෙයක් වගේ නවත් ඇති. හරිද? අටවෙනි එක පැහැදිලිද පුතේ කොහොමද? Hello.
Yes, madam.
Should I explain it again? ආයි පාර පැහැදිලි කරන්න ඕනද? It's clear, no? Okay, Pute. Then look at the fifth question. A pair of positive integral values that m and n can take so that the equation x to the power of n times x to the power of n equals x to the power of 8 whole 2 is 3 and 5. Write all such pair of positive integral values. What is mean by this one? මොකද්ද මේ ගාන ඇතුලේ කියලා තියෙන්නේ? A pair of positive integral values. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ positive integers pair එකක් තියෙනවලු ජෝඩුවක් තියෙනවලු m සහ n කියලා. So that the equation x to the power of n wait. මෙන්න මේ equation එකේ m සහ n satisfy කරන්න. හරිද? එතකොට බලන්න x to the power of m times x to the power of n equals to x to the power of 8. එතකොට මේ විදිහට ගැලපෙන එක pair එකක් තමයිලු m equals 3 and n equals 5 කියලා කියන්නේ. That means 3 and 5 are two integral values. You have to say another such pair. Can you tell me? That means the sum of m and n should equals to 8. Okay? කොහොමද මේ integrals value දෙක තියෙන්න ඕනේ? m සහ n ගේ එකතුව මොකද වෙන්න ඕනේ? m plus n should be equals to 8 because x to the power of m times x to the power of n should be equals to x to the power of 8. That means this sum should be equals to 8. එහෙනම් m සහ n මේ pair එක ගන්න පුළුවන් of pair තව මොනවාද ඒ වගේ එන්න පුළුවන් අයියෝ හරි ලේසි මෙයාගේ sum එක 8 වෙන තව විදිහක් කියන්නකෝ m equals 2 and n equals 6 no?
Madam, m equals 4 and n equals 4.
Yes, m equals 4 and n equals 4. Okay. All these are the, now we can consider the in other way. That means m equals 5 and n equals 3. m equals 7, n equals 1. m equals 6, n equals 2. Okay. මේ විදිහට අපිට මේ pattern එකෙන් යන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, this is what they have asked in the fifth question. Write a value of a for which the equation a to the power of 2 added a to the power of 3 equals a to the power of 5 holds. If the statement is true and a value of a for which it is false. ඒ වලට මෙන්න මේ විදිහට අපිට ලබා ගන්න පුළුවන් ඒ වලට වැලියු එකක් තමයි පුතේ අහන්නේ. Then what is that? That means a to the power of 2 added a to the power of 3 equals to a to the power of 5. A to the power of 2 add a to the power of 3 equals a to the power of 5. Look at if a equals 1. a එකයි නම් මොකක්ද අපිට වෙන්නේ? It is 1 to the power of 2 add 1 to the power of 3 equals 1 to the power of 5. Then here we obtain 2 equals 1. That means we can't take a equals 1. Then if we take a equals 2, then it is 2 to the power of 2 added 2 to the power of 3 equals 2 to the power of 5. 2 to the power of 2 means 4. 2 to the power of 3 means 8. Okay. Then when you add this, you obtain, here it is 12. This side it is 32. That means 12 equals 32. That means we can't take a equals 2. A equals 2 කියලා ගන්නත් බෑ. Then if you consider a equals 0, a 0 කියලා ගත්තොත් නම් ඔන්න 0 to the power of 2, 0 to the power of 3 equals 0 to the power of 5. Then this side 0 plus 0 equals 0. Then we can consider 0. A equals 0 කියලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Then any value for the false. ඒ කියන්නේ සත්‍ය වෙන්නේ නැති any value එකක්. Then you can take a equals 1, a equals 2, any such value. Okay. Then shall we move to the exercise number 12.2. Okay, write the question. මේ question එකේ දැන් ඔයාලා answers ලියද්දී write down this one. මේක ලියලා answers ලියන්න බලන්න හරියා ඉක්මනට. what is the answer? පළවෙනි එකට මොකක්ද answer එක? Yes. A to the power of 2, no? For the second one,
X to the power of 5.
A to the power of 5. Here what is it? දැන් මේ වගේ වෙලාවක ටිකක් ඔයාලා confuse වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. දැන් මේ වෙලාවේ ඔයාලා මේක මේ විදිහට ලියා ගන්න. It is 2 times x to the power of 8. Now it is divide by x to the power of 3, no? Then x to the power of 3 as the denominator. Now subtract the powers with same basis. It is 2 times x to the power of 5. Or if you have figure out it, then you can subtract 3 by 8 easily. And 2 is the coefficient of the answer. Okay, do the fourth one then. Have you got the answer for 4? Okay, පුතේ. Let's discuss. ඉවරද? අපි discuss කරමුද?
Okay, madam.
Here what is the answer for the fourth one?
2 times p to the power 3.
Okay, here actually 4 times p to the power of 6. It is divided by 2 times p to the power of 3. Then 4 divided by 2, it is 2. 6, 3 subtract by 6, it is p to the power of 3. Okay. Then fifth one. Others, have you got this answer? Anita, me answer kavada?
Yes, teacher.
Here 10 divided by 2, it is 5. Then m to the power of 5 divide m to the power of 2 means m to the power of 3. Then here x to the power of 6 divide x to the power of 3. That means x to the power of 3. Now here it is bit different. It says that n to the power of 5. Okay. divide by n to the power of 2 times n. Okay, it is done like this. N to the power of 5 it is divided by n to the power of 2 times n. Then n to the power of 5, division is written under as the denominator. Then n to the power of 2 times n to the power of 1. Then n to the power of 5 upon n to the power of 3. Answer is n to the power of 2. 8. Here 8 is do like this. 2 times x to the power of 3, 2 times x upon 4x equals, then 2 times 2 it is 4. 4 times, then here there's no power, or the exponent means 1. Then x to the power of 4 upon 4 times x. Then 4 divided by 4 it is 1. That means 4 to 4 can be cancelled. Then here index is 1. Then x to the power of 4 subtract x to the power of 1. That means it is x to the power of 3. Have you got these answers? My answers gattadu?
Yes, teacher.
Have you finished the 9th and the 10th, 11th one? Ivaradu? If no, please continue with the. Okay, let's see for the answer for the 9th one. Finished now? You are in it. Here x to the power of 5 times, x to the power of 2 times, 2 times x to the power of 6 upon x to the power of 7 times x to the power of 2. Then here x to the power of 5 to 6 are added. It is 2 times x to the power of 13. Then x to the power of 7 and x to the power of 2 means x to the power of 9. Then 2 times 13 subtract 9 means 4. Answer is 2 times x to the power of 4. Have you got this answer? May answer gattad?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then a to the power of 5 times b to the power of 3 upon a to the power of 2 times b to the power of 2. Then a to the power, now we simplify the powers with same bases, okay? A to the power of 3. Here b to the power of 3 times b to the power of 2. It is b to the power of 1. That means a to the power of 3 times b. Okay, you can write it like that. Then 11th one, 2 times p to the power of 4 times 2 times q to the power of 3 upon p times q. Then 2 times 2, it is 4. P to the power of 4 times q to the power of 3 upon pq. That means here 4 times p to the power of 3 q to the power of 2. I හතරෙන් මෙතන 1නේ මෙතනත් 1 හතරෙන් එකක් අඩු වුනහම 3යි 3ෙන් එකක් අඩු වුනහම 2යි. Then 4 times p to the power of 3 times q to the power of 2. Okay, try to do the second one. Here you have to find a pair of integral values for m and n. That means it is just like the question that we did in the previous example. Then what are the suitable values for m and n? Suitable values in කවුද? m to the power of n divided by n to the a to the power of n equals a to the power of 8. That means m subtract n should equals to 8. Then m equals 9 and n equals 1. It is one kind of pair. What else? තව මොනවද ඒ වගේ pairs? m equals 10 and n equals 2. No? Now in this case, we can't consider the n as 9 and m as 1. Okay, අපිට මේකේ එහෙම ගන්න බෑ මොකද difference එක ගන්න හින්දා. m equals 11 and n equals 3. m equals 12 and n equals 4. m equals 13 and n equals 5. They asked to write 5 pairs. Then here, these are the 5 pairs. You can write many more. Okay, ඕන තරම් difference එක 8 වෙන ඒවා ලියන්න පුළුවන්. අපිට 5ක් ලියන්න කියලා තමයි කියන්නේ. හරිද? Okay. Check third question. Third එක කරන්න බලන්න. Okay, have you finished? Ivaradhu? What is the answer for this one? Hello? කියන්න බලන්න පුතේ. කීයද?
8 to the power 3.
Yes. Tell me.
A to the power 3.
Yes, here it is a to the power 3. Here,
A to the power 2.
a to the power 2. Here,
A to the power 3.
a to the power 3. Here,
A to the power 2.
2. Here,
A to
4 to
the
4.
power 3.
A to the power 3. Very good. You have done correctly. Okay, the next topic is write down. ඊළඟ topic එක ලියා ගන්න. It is negative indices. Okay. Negative indices. Okay, let's write down. When we have a negative index, what we do when there is a negative index of a power, then its reciprocal is taken to obtain the positive index of the power. Okay, then it is when 1 upon, sorry, when x to the power of minus n is given, then it is written as 1 upon x to the power of n. Okay. Or if it is a to the power of minus m, a to the power of minus n, then we write a to the power of n. That means we change the numerator and the denominator. Okay, a to the power of m. Write down these two. When we have a negative index in a power or power with a negative index, we change the numerator and the denominator. Also, if it is given like this, x to the power of minus n, then it is written as, now x to the power of n is goes to the numerator. Then we write x to the power of n like this. මේ තුනම ලියාගන්න. Okay, පුතේ. Finish with the writing. ලියලා ඉවරද?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, madam.
Okay, then shall we move to the example?
Okay, madam.
This command is very important. They are asked to write in terms of positive indices. That means you have to convert the negative index into positive index. Look at here, x to the power of minus 2. Then how we write this? It is written as 1 upon x to the power of 2. We have to take the reciprocal. That means numerator and the denominator change. Y to the power of minus 5. Then what is the answer? Hello?
1 over y to the power 5.
1 over y to the power 5. Very good. Third one. It is 1 upon x to the power of minus 3. Then what is the answer? We take the x to the power of minus 3 to the numerator and its negative index is removed. 1 upon y to the power of minus 4. Yes?
Y to the power 4.
Yes, y to the power of 4. Fifth one, a over b to the power of minus 2. Yes, what is the answer? Now, in this case, what we do, we change the inside fraction. Here, b upon a. Then, the negative index is removed and we write the b upon a to the power of 2. 6. 1 upon 3 to the power of minus 2. Then, what is the answer?
3 upon 1 to the power 2.
3 upon 1. No need to write 1 actually. මෙහෙම ලියන්න ඕනෙත් නැහැ. ලිව්වත් කමක් නැහැ. මේ විදිහට එන්නේ. එහෙම නැත්නම් අපිට 3 to the power of 2 කියලා ලියන්න පුළුවන්. 7. X to the power of 2 times x to the power of minus 5. Now what happened? Now x to the power of 2. Now we write this 1 upon x to the power of 5. That means we change the negative index into positive index. Then after here it is division, no? මේ division එක. දැන් එතකොට මෙතන මොකද වෙන්නේ? එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාලා මෙතන multiplication එකේදී එකතු කරනවා කියලා ගත්තත් කමක් නැහැ. දැන් මේ වෙලාවේ පුතේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැන් අපිට ඕනේ positive index එකක් නේ. එහෙමනම් අපි කරන්න ඕනේ මොකද? We can subtract 2 by 5. That means 5 subtract 2. Then we obtain 1 upon x to the power of 3. ඒ කියන්නේ denominator එකේ තියෙන index එක විශාල නම් අපිට පුළුවන් denominator එකේ තියෙන index එකේ numerator එකේ තියෙන index එක අඩු කරලා මොකද කරන්නේ? denominator එකේම තියන්න. මොකද එතකොට නැත්නම් අපි මේක numerator එකට ගෙනාවොත් ඒක negative value එකක් වෙන හින්දා. 8. Y to the power of minus 3 times y to the power of minus 2. Okay. What is the answer for this one? Try this. Clue is you can convert this both two powers to positive indices. Yes, here what is the answer? Now you can convert the negative index into positive index. It is y to the power of 3 times 1 upon y to the power of 2. Okay. And now here in the denominator, it is, we can multiply y to the power of 3 times y to the power of 2. First of all, we convert the negative indices into positive indices. Okay. Then it is 1 upon y to the power of 5. Or in other way, අනිත් විදිහට ගත්තොත් අපිට මෙහෙම කරන්නත් පුළුවන් මේ ගාන. දැන් මෙතන තියෙනවනේ y to the power of minus 3 times y to the power of minus 2 කියලා. එහෙමනම් අපිට පුළුවන් මොකද කරන්න? We can add these two together. It is y to the power of minus 5. Okay. Then 1 upon y to the power of 5. Okay. Again, when you multiply the powers with same bases, their indices are added. Then -3 and -2 is added. When you add the two negative numbers, we add them and write it as a negative number. Then here y to the power of -5 now. Then to convert this into positive index, you have to take the reciprocal. Then 1 upon y to the power of 5. Okay, the same answer we can reach like this. 8. Shall we do another one? 2 more questions. 9th question එක 1 upon a to the power of -2 times b times -3. Okay, look at how we obtain the answer. Yes, what is the answer here? Here we can take a to the power of -2 as a to the power of 2 because I changed the negative index into positive index. Then b to the power of -3, 1 upon b to the power of 3. Then it is a to the power of 2 upon b to the power of 3. 10th one, x upon y to the power of -2, y to the power of -3 upon x to the power of 3. Okay, look at this one. බලන්න මේක කොහොමද කරන්නේ කියලා. Yes, did you try this one? Try කරාද මේක? හැම වෙලේම පුතේ ඔයාලා කරන්න ඕනේ negative indices තියෙන ඒවා positive indices කරගන්න. ඒක තමයි දැන් ඔයාලා ටිකක් බය වෙලා වගේ ඇති. negative indices තියෙනකොට අමාරුයි වගේ කියලා හිතලා නැති. එහෙම නෑ. ඔයාලා negative indices positive indices කරගෙන ඊට පස්සේ බලන්න. මේ දැන් මෙතන x තියෙනවා. මෙතන y to the power of 2. එහෙනම් එයා මොකද වෙන්නේ? එයා උඩට දාගන්න. y to the power of 2 times දැන් මෙතන y to the power of 3 නේ. එහෙමනම් එයා අපිට denominator එකට එනවා. It is y to the power of 3 times x to the power of 3. And here 1. දැන් එතකොට මෙතන බලන්න මෙතන දැන් ඔයාලා මෙයාව නියුමරේටර් එකට අරන් ගිහිල්ලා බෑනේ. ඒ මොකද ඔයාලට පේනවා ඩිනොමිනේටර් එකේ තියෙන powers or the indices තමයි විශාල වෙන්නේ. එහෙමනම් අපි මේ දෙන්නම denominator එකේ value එකකින් අඩු කරනවා. 1 is subtract by 3. It is x to the power of 2 times 2 is subtract by y to the power of 3, then y to the power of 1. Okay. Then 1 upon x to the power of 2 times y to the power of 1. Is it clear? පැහැදිලිද? If you have any doubts with the negative indices, you can ask.
Clear, madam.
Chenumi?
clear madam.
Chenuti, ඔයාට කොහොමද?
clear ma'am.
Okay පුතේ. දැන් අපේ ක්ලාස් එකේ